Great to have you here. Welcome to this video. The 2025 season has actually already started right here. In the coming days, we can expect some really nice spring weather here. You could almost say we're experiencing summer-like temperatures, and that's why we're getting started. Everyone is getting anxious with all the excitement in their hands. And here we go again, with the increased car washing, car care, detailing, and everything that comes with it. That's why there's this special video today. For all those who want to equip themselves with new products or put together a proper starter kit, as you can see, today we're focusing on two things. Let's take a look at the tools. We also have bags, accessories, and everything we need to take good care of the vehicle. And we have chemicals here. And the topic of chemicals is now in the spotlight. Because in the upcoming segments, I want to put together starter kits for you. Or what does starter mean? That always sounds like, yeah, that's just the bare minimum. But actually, it's a wonderful, complete package. And I will put it together with the brands that you're interested in. And I have a complete set included, which really has more than just the basic equipment. You can already see bags included here, various cloths, and also brushes. And here we already have wash buckets with dirt traps and everything that goes with it. Let's start with the tools and storage, because that will mostly stay the same, because we actually only change the chemicals because for me, that's the optimum of what there is. I have here, because this is where we'll load everything together, I have here the large Chemical Works detailing bag, which also comes in a smaller version. What I'm putting together for you here really only fits in the large version. You've definitely already seen the video about the small bag, and you can just see what you need and what you don't need. I've brought everything in here to really clean the vehicle thoroughly and quickly, but you will also see here that there might still be one or two product categories missing. Let's build it together. I have the bag with me, which you already know. If not, feel free to check out the main video on that again. I've now built in what I'd call a double bottom, so that we can store something in this little, let's just call it a secret compartment from the back. Because right after this, the wheel brush will go in here. That's why we'll leave it half open. And with a starter set, you should really have the absolute basics included. That means wash mitts. I've brought two with me directly, and this is already really here. The extended version, a main mitt, for the surfaces, roof, hood, side doors, everything that goes with it. And I've also included another wash mitt, so this is how I would put my set together, with a thumb. There's also one without a thumb. I think it's actually pretty cool, especially for the grill and air vents. And also mirrors and everything that's a bit angular, I find them very, very nice. You can also see here they are a bit thinner, so they can be used very well here for the details. And I'll just put them in my bag here. Then we have some more tools. And here we have a really nice drying towel. You see, I've kept everything a bit in blue turquoise today. That goes in there. 1400 GSM. And then we'll need it later for the sealing. I've brought you something. Another applicator, you can use it, you don't have to. But for me, it has turned out that especially these spray waxes and spray sealants spread very well with it. And with the cloth, you polish it out. Here they are. 2S350 GSM, I'll put them in here. But we can also put them here on the side. Or we can also use the front compartment to separate them a bit. And they come nicely folded into the front pocket. And we can also just add the applicator for the whole sealing topic in here and know, okay, in the small front pocket, we have everything we need for sealing after the cleaning. We also have brushes with us. We can use the small brush slots here on the side and wheel brush. Let's open the back here to the secret compartment. There we go. It fits right in. And now we have everything packed up. And the next tools we need are a wash bucket. You can also use the two washing methods. You basically put one bucket inside the other and it stays very compact. And here on the inside, I also have the scrub wall with the matching dirt trap. You know this from my videos. I really like to use it a lot. Sometimes I use the two wash method, often the wash-in method. Depending on how good the pre-wash is, you can adjust it however you like. For me, this would be the most compact set, but it still offers full safety thanks to the dirt trap and the hose. To spray the Snowfoam here, I'm using the IK. But you can also take the Solo with you, or you can spray the whole thing with a pressure sprayer. This is the only thing that doesn't fit in the bag. And now we come to the chemicals, and that will change with each next video. I try to organize it a bit logically. Here we have the pre-cleaner, or rather, insect remover now for the coming months. So I'm putting an L of Beetle juice squeezer in here. And I always do this in these little holders. You have 5 of them in there, which means they can't tip over in the bag. You can start with the insect remover on the front of the vehicle, or you can begin with the wheel cleaner. You can choose however you like. Just give it a try. Here, I also make sure that the heads are always facing the bag, so that when we close the flap, as you can see, it's a bit higher than the bag, we can still close it without any problems. Whoever wants to see it right away, it fits perfectly. Because many people have asked me about that. Yes, the bottles are super tall, because that's one of the tallest bottle sizes available. That's why I selected 5 times or 3 out of 5 there. The others don't have a spray head, just to show you it works perfectly. So then we also have the Snowfoam for the foam sprayer, which fits in there as well. Then we have shampoo for washing, my absolute favorite. Unfortunately, shampoo 2 is being taken off the market. I can't explain to you why. It's a huge scandal because it's just a wonderful shampoo. But ADBL says we need fresh air, and that's why they're taking it out. Get it while it's still available, buy it blind. And also for sealing, ADBL synthetic spray is growing, and then you see here, I'll show you from the side, all the bottles are now completely secured. And you could easily fit the wheel brush on top as well. You can also add an applicator on the side here, and that actually gives you a lot more options. Because if the brush were up here, you could still store a lot more in the back. Look at how much space is still in here. So it's rolling around in here, there's so much space in here. But just as an example, how you could pack it. So now the exciting question is, can we even close it now? But as you can see, I already mentioned in the first test video, the bag has the ability to stretch a bit in the head area or the lid area. So here you see, I don't have to squish it together to barely close it. I can just fold it over, guide it a bit, and boom, it's all closed. And you have this slight bulge up here, but that's not a problem at all because the lid is also a bit padded. That means here, even if something bumps into it, it's no problem at all, and it can be easily opened and used again. And with that, we have a really nice starter set right away with a bag. So it's truly the premium version. We have everything in the bag, and it's really light. And anyone who wants can use the shoulder strap with this. Just turn it around, holster it inward. Really no problem. So very, very nice. Also, the shoulder piece is designed to be super soft, but if you say, okay, the 2 loops are enough for me, we can transport it easily like that. So you have the handle up here. So that would be a really nice set for the self-service box or for your washing area where you can wash your car and you'd be perfectly equipped with pre-cleaning, main washing, including the tools, plus sealing. Let me know, do you want to see the whole thing with Deterner, with FX Protect, with Sonax products, with Dr. Wack products, with Tuga? I actually wanted to build the sets in several parts so that especially beginners can decide, hey Sebastian, I think the Sonax brand is cool, I think Dr. Wack is cool, I think Koch Chemie is cool. I'm a CarPro fan, I'm a Labor Cosmetica fan, I'm a Soft 99 fan, Shiny Garage. No one will be disadvantaged here. What else did we have? Do we still have AVEX Protect here? Yes, so the selection is large. So, if I should put together a set for you here, also in the video with my favorite products from each brand, feel free to write it down below. Otherwise, I will continue this video series as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you have questions about the starter set, the perfect entry into this topic, feel free to reach out in the comments below. And for example, we're looking at FX Protect. Here we are with the FX Protect Gravity. Then let's take, for example, here instead of the foam sprayer, maybe just use the pressure sprayer. But we can still foam it up, or you can just change the nozzle here at the front. I'll link that for you as well. Then you can also turn the electric foam sprayer into a pressure sprayer. So you can tell this is an incredibly extensive topic, and I definitely want to keep you well informed. So your brand wishes down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. It's a lot of fun, always reachable via WhatsApp, and have fun now with the next car wash, and feel free to reach out anytime with questions. Hi guys. I'm just coming up with new ideas while I'm testing this a bit. What would happen if we use a regular neutral to foam instead of this wash concentrate, which is like this.